Welcome everyone to the Mumbai to Canada vlog. This is Bhel, my favorite street food in Mumbai. And because I'm going outside the country, I decided to have it just so that I won't crave for it anymore. That's with Amruta, a final goodbye before being away for 25 days. Bye. These goodbyes are always tough, but Amruta will be commentating from her home in Mumbai while I will be traveling to Toronto. The streets of Mumbai at night are always a pleasure to travel at because there is no traffic. My friend Priyanka Ved came to drop me to the airport, and I absolutely love the Mumbai airport. It's so beautiful, so massive, so huge. If you are ever coming here, you must see it. And then I took a flight of Lufthansa at 3 a.m. And in the flight, I saw this amazing movie which I hadn't seen before, Oppenheimer. I reached the Frankfurt airport. It's an airport I have seen so many times by now. I have never been into the city, but I think I've kind of by-hearted the Frankfurt airport. At the airport, I found a very nice place to sit and work. There I found a table and chair, but the charging spot was a little far away, so I was charging it here, and in fact I had a very good time working here, and this was near my gate. Finally, I boarded the flight to Canada. This is the first time that I will be going beyond the European soil. I've never been to the North American continent nor to South America, and this is going to be first time. And we reached the Canadian airport. Well, I must say that the immigration was very tough for me. They asked me several questions. In the end, I showed them my Wikipedia profile and I said, look, I'm actually quite, I do a lot of commentary and stuff. And that is when they agreed and they let me go. And so my bags and all were there lying around at the airport. And finally, I went and picked it up. It was safe there. That's always a nice thing, that you get all your luggage. If you don't get them, sometimes it gets quite frustrating. Once I picked up my luggage, it was now time to move out, and someone was going to pick me up at the airport. I must tell you that I'm a very lucky man, because one of the subscribers of the ChessBase India channel, Hari, had made all the arrangements for me to be in Canada. He made someone to come to the airport to pick me up. He also made arrangements for me to stay somewhere. And this is me getting out of the Toronto airport. And I made a small recording outside the airport just to which captures my mood at that point. Hi everyone, this is Sagar Shah from Canada. Look at this. I'm right outside the airport, and Canada looks like just any other place where you get out of the airport. But I'm excited. This is the first ever time that I've gone beyond Europe as a continent. First time in the American continent. So looking forward to the candidates. Will bring you a lot of coverage, everything here. Let's go. Thomas was here to pick me up in this car, Honda CR-V. And I was so grateful to him because he had to wait quite some while I got my immigration done. There he was getting out of the car. Wonderful person. We had such nice chats as we traveled across the city of Toronto, going inside the heart of the city. The streets were very calm, cool, clean. This is maybe inside the city. And I really liked these small little apartments, or you can say bungalows, which were there. Very nice ones. And on the other end, you would see these huge buildings which have so many little houses and both have their own charm. This one was a baseball field through which we passed, and I think Toronto has many such fields, as I was told. Well, this is the street where I actually am staying, and there were many Indian restaurants here actually, which is going to be very nice for the next 20-25 days that I am here. I'll be giving you a proper tour of where I'm staying and my apartment and all of that. But for now, I said goodbye to Thomas, who dropped me. Thank you so much. It's the first time I met him. And then Gladdy opened his doors of his home to me. This is where he lives. As we carried our luggage up the staircase, I'm going to give you a home tour very soon in the next vlog. Immediately as I kept my luggage, I took a bus. And this bus, I was going to meet a very special friend in this bus. It was a very comfortable ride, and then I walked a bit, and there you can see in the distance the famous CN Towers of Canada. It's one of the most iconic structures in the city. Who was I going to meet right now, just immediately after reaching Canada? Well, you guessed it. This is the building in which right now he is staying. Yes, that's Vedika, who had made some food for me, and I hadn't eaten anything in my flight from Frankfurt to Toronto. So that was roughly 20 hours since I had any food. And there she had made paratha, she had made for me dal makhani, then she had also made some vegetables, paneer ki sabzi. There you see the paneer vegetable, and I was so lucky. You know what I felt after reaching there? It felt like I had come to a home away from home. And this was Mexican rice that was given. There was fruit salad. It was like a complete feast. Roti and rice and paneer and so on. Wow. And there you can see Daniel enjoying. And this was a nice dialogue which Vidit. भाई क्या कर रहा है?
भाई अभी फिलहाल बर्तन धो रहा हूँ, बाद में कैंडिडेट्स को दो.
At night, when everyone had gone off to sleep, the apartment looked like this. It's so beautiful, and this was my place to sleep. I always sleep on the floor, and in the morning I put a small time lapse of how the beautiful city looked. It's amazing how, as a chess player and a journalist, I get to travel across the world, especially here in Canada, where I'm here for the first time. And it's not just about the travel and coverage, it's about the bonds that have been made. Like, I reach Canada, there is someone who comes to pick me up. There's someone who's ready to host me in their homes. There's someone who's made food for me. There are friends with whom I can spend time. It just feels like the entire world is a place where you can have the entire world feels like home. And I'm so lucky that through chess I have managed to get that. I promise to all of you to bring you brilliant coverage of the candidates. For now, I will leave you with this sunrise. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Sagar Shah signing off from Toronto in Canada.